And I'm just on my channels. Hello, hi, and welcome everyone who is out there in Facebook land and YouTube YouTubers. Hey, it's Madam again, and I'm totally stoked to be here with you again tonight. And I've drug out my lovely my winter-esque painting to share with you guys because I totally love it. And I totally need Sam to share my show. If you would please, my lovely, lovely little bit of chocolate. Mmm, Hershey's chocolate. Well, no, I don't want to give a plug to Hershey's. He's Madam's chocolate. Okay, so enough of that. um, well, he did say we could, talk about parts of his anatomy and he wouldn't get mad. So we'll see. Maybe I might, but then again, it might just stay Madam's secret. So, and you'll just have to tune in to see if you get to find out. But what do I have today? I have today.
I didn't really hear that.
We're gonna talk about fisting and anal play. I know fisting seems like a big stretch for a lot of people, and I totally get it. Because I thought that myself one day. At one point, but you know, uh, because I am who I am, I try things and I experiment with things, and I did try it. And I'll have to say, it's not someplace that I want to go daily, weekly, or even yearly, but maybe, I don't know, for the right person, I might do it, or, you know, good tribute. I don't know. I might do it again. But it was something that I moved into pegging because didn't really want to do that, and it was for a man that I was involved with, and we were a couple, and he did expand my horizons quite a lot, let's say, and all the things that I am today, I kind of attribute to some of the things that he taught me as his girlfriend. So anyway, he grew me to be his dom, basically, and it was good. But this is where I got my skills, a lot of them early on. And so anyway, he was an ass play man, and so we did a lot of that. But anyway, pegging, he liked pegging, and he got he could he had done a lot of anal training, let's say, because when we're talking about doing things like pegging, you want to work up to that. You don't want to just like go to town the first day, work up a little bit to it, and put something in a little more, little more, little more until you get there, um but this is my tail, and I do not do anal. I don't really care for it. I've done it, for husbands and long-term boyfriends, but yeah, I'm not really into doing that at all. But like I said, I'll take a little pain if it comes to beauty, and this tail is so darn cute. I can't hardly resist it sometimes. So I'll wear my little tail around. Andrew, oh my God. I was gonna see if you were I was gonna call you because I heard you guys got a buttload of snow up there. What's the story? You want to come on the podcast? I can send you an invite. You can come on the podcast and tell us about if you got like a bazillion feet of snow. That's cool. I'm glad you came. Uh Even if you don't want to come on the podcast, it's all good. Just tell us how many inches or feet. Tell us how many feet of snow you got up there. So, because I think that was kind of not a good place to be for lots and lots of snow. I mean, if you don't like snow, like me, I don't like snow. I don't really need any. So, but this is, and we haven't really got any here. Got 6 inches so far. Okay, so you're not in the like Buffalo area where they got like 6 feet of snow. I'm like, oh my God. It was funny too. The guy on the on the evening news was like, "Ah," he goes, "I ran out of beer." He said, "I know I should have stocked up. I was just, I don't know what I was thinking." He says, because he ran out of beer. Funny. Well, we're talking about, you know, we're talking about ass play and fisting. Um, yeah, they can keep it. I know, right? That's what I say. I do not like it. I don't care to have it. I mean, a little bit, maybe once over the winter, at Christmas would be great. Oh, I found my other one. Yes. So, anyway, I'm still digging. I thought I had maybe a butt plug to share with you guys. Well, I wasn't really going to share it, but we could all take a look at the butt plug. So, but I think it might be in the other. This is a lot of harnesses and dicks. There's a bunch of dicks in here. Yeah. Well, we're not going to break them all out today. That's for another show. And I have, showed off a few, but I have more dicks than you can shake a stick at. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. And I just it is what it is. Oh, you're not in the box. No, you're not a dick. You probably have one, but you are not one. So no, you're not in there. So, and we'll talk about gags and stuff. Oh, these are great, especially after the case has been in my cold basement. Yeah, metal. I like metal plugs. There's this one's supposed to have a jewel, but it fell out, and now I got to fix it. So anyway, but yeah, that's one. And then, oh, here's these. Oh gosh, yes, that's awesome. And so there's those. Yeah, I have a couple in here. Oh, funny. And then let's see here. Got that saran wrap. Oh boy, that's some fun stuff. I really do. I really do enjoy wrapping people up in saran wrap, and then taunting them a bit because you really can't get away. It's once you get in the saran wrap and you get wrapped up, you're pretty much there. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm missing the gigantic one, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. What I wanted to illustrate is how you would graduate up to something, more. You don't want to hurt yourself. I mean, it's not fun if you get hurt, and that's what the first rule of Dom is: don't break your toy. If you break your toy, you don't get to play anymore. So, you really don't want to break your toy. Or you're done. That's it. What fun was that? Trip to the ER. Okay. Well, that's not really a butt plug. But oh, don't be scared. Here's this isn't a butt plug, but yeah, it's more, I would call it more a dildo, really. But I was said, you have to work up to stuff. This one actually is a little bit deceptively small because it's kind of girthy right around in here, So, but once you get it in, and lubrication, I really can't stress, the importance of lubrication when you're talking about anal play, ass play. You can have ass worship, I have had my ass worshipped. Yes, I have. And, it was just more like, kissing it and smooching up and, rubbing it nicely. So, oh gosh, yeah, you got to have lube. You can't not have it. Yeah. And good stuff, talking about good lube. Astroglide isn't bad. I'm not, with the, it's okay. And so I don't mind that. Or if you're going for the store brand, I go for the water-based one. Plus a lot of the silicone toys and stuff aren't as good. What's that? It's Navy Pier or something like that, or you know, shipwreck. I don't know. It's Navy something, and that's good stuff. I know people who are really into doing anal things are they like it. They swear by it, but I can't remember what it is. It's Navy something. Anyway, if you know what it is, give me a shout out and let me know. So anyway, well, yeah, this little guy, he's cute and he's got like a little jewel. So, but then these are I can tolerate these. I don't. I wouldn't ask for it really. You know, on occasion, maybe I don't know. It's not a big deal, but I keep them, around just in case, and sometimes mostly for show. But beads, yeah, um, the beads, and you put them in, and then as you are stimulated, you pull them out. So supposed to be super intense. I suppose if you like that sort of thing, it would be. And so anyway, it can be, when you're talking about the male orgasm, if you stimulate the prostate and the because basically they have the same G spots as men do, women do. I mean, men and women are basically the same, but ours are inside of our vagina, and theirs are inside of their rectum in their ass. So, but yes, it's prostate milking's been done for a long time, and it's actually therapeutic. And so if the doctor gives it a couple of extra passes, it's probably okay. But yeah, prostate milking's good. It can help prevent or actually reverse BPH. So in case you were had trouble urinating and whatnot, you want to try and relieve yourself, try some prostate milking. So there you go. And so, anyways, these are anal beads. I had a sub request golf balls for anal beads. And I said, of course, because I'm adventurous and I like to make things at home. And well, you're not going to buy them anywhere. So then, so I went ahead and I made them for him. And we put a condom on because you don't want to put golf balls directly into your rectum. Bad idea. And so you have to cover them up. But yeah, he got 5 of 7, and I was very impressed. Oh, very impressed. So, but it's funny, the lengths that subs will go to try and amuse you, or somehow please you, or just amaze you. So anyway, we go from this to and this little guy over here to this guy. This one's pretty big. This one would take a regular, someone who regularly did anal, or someone who was working up to something stupendous. So, but yeah, because that's kind of, but as you do anal training and you do anal stretching and all that sort of thing, it gets larger and larger. And so do the toys that you use to stimulate those same areas. So there you go. You just have to keep working up, but you don't have to if you want to, quit for a few weeks and then not do it. I mean, but some people that's what they want to do. And some people have anal hooks, and they put the hook in there and then they put the other part either like attached to a collar or sometimes like on a bit in their mouth. And they have to, crawl around with that on, or, walk around, or I don't know. Can you walk with that? If anybody knows, can you walk with anal hooks? Let me know. So, because I'm just not a fan. It's not where I go. I'm not that sort of dumb. I'm more like tease and denial, and I'm super sadistic and I love to flog. So, I mean, I have a new St. Andrew's cross, Andrew, and I still have yet to finish it, or we'd be down there tonight, and I'd be showing it off. But yeah, we're not quite done with it yet, so I still want to finish, and maybe next week I'll have it ready for you, and we'll take a trip downstairs to my new dungeon. So it's a bit cold out right now, so I had to move in. The playhouse she shop is just too darn cold. It's made out of cinder block, and so and the cement floors and stuff. So it's very cold in there, and yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. So this time of year, I just moved to the house, and I've had made arrangements for that anyway. We'd started to kind of rearrange and do things so that when I moved all my really important stuff in, like my trampoline, and of course the spanking bench. Then I had to move some other things around, but it's all good. I think it's going pretty good, and I'm pretty happy so far with the arrangement. I'm working on it. It's still a work in progress, and I still have to paint and reupholster, like upholster my St. Andrew's cross. So, but it's going to be pretty snazzy when I'm done. I'm pretty excited about it, and and it's fun. So anyway, I found the other tail. See, you can combine ass play and pet play at the same time, and you can wear a tail, and then it's on a little butt plug, so it doesn't fall out, and then you can have this luxurious tail. Oh, and these are fun because you got like the boy and girl tail here, and so you can you can pretend, you can pet play that you are like ferrets or something, or weasels, and you have these tails. You have these tails, and then you can kind of wrestle around and squeak, and just be little ferrets or something for an hour or two, and it's fun. So, but you have to just kind of let your inner child out. You have to play, you have to think, geez, I'm just gonna like let all my inhibitions go. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna pretend in my head like I am just a ferret walking around checking stuff out, and then I see another ferret, and it's like, and I just pounce on him, and we wrestle around, and it's just, it would be fun. It'd be like muskrat love. Yeah, well, you could be muskrats, you could be I'll be Susie, and you be Sam, okay? Sammy and Susie, muskrat love, yeah, I'll be Susie. Oh, that's funny. So anyway, Sam will be Sammy, Sammy Muskrat. So, and we'll wrestle in our tails. Fun. That's for later though. But I have like a whole outfit for this. I have like my top hat, and oh gosh, I have all kinds of stuff. Sally, look, a tail. Oh, Sally likes it. Of course she does. Hey, come here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say. She said hi. It's Sally. Silly Sally. There she goes. Oh, she's a great cat. Anyway, yes. So the butt plugs and ass play, and it's it's all about what you want, and it's all in the degrees of it. You can do ass play and use your finger. It's like not a big deal, and as a matter of fact, I recommend it highly if you're gonna do prostate milking. Do it digitally, meaning, and so you can actually feel it. Let me tell you what it feels like. Hang on. Let me get a small drink of my club soda. So you don't feel like you're in the club. No, it's actually ginger ale, but I'm kidding. But I felt like I was in the club. So yeah. Finny, what up? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So anyway, I have something else in here to share with you. Well, I'm not gonna technically, but oh, here we go. Well, no, that's not it. Hang on. It's probably in here. So anyway, Muskrat Love. I would love that, and then probably after I end the podcast, I am gonna go play that song. So yeah, for sure, I do like it. This is one of a set that I have of oh, here it's in the bottom. So uh, these are Doc Johnson uh, training ones, and they're silicone or whatever. So they're much more forgiving than metal or glass, and so and there's a whole set, and they get progressively larger. They start out really dinky and then go up from there. So that might be something that interests you as well, to be able to have that, working up to something. Uh, it makes you feel good, like you met a goal. Hey, I got all of them in there. Like, well, not at the same time, but I met my goal. I got them in. So yeah, it's cool. It's all about what your goals are. So my goal is to have somebody give me a great job doing basically what I do now, interviewing people and giving people information they need, information they want, and in a non-judgmental way, in a new way that's that everybody can understand and relate to. I think so. If you're out there and you have this great job, I'm your gal. But anyway, so far we were talking about prostate massage or prostate milking, if you want to call it that. So what you do with your finger, you'll go in, and if you're pointing your finger down, you can feel it. If you just go along, it's as far as your finger will reach. Well, at least women, and then you'll start to feel. It's like it feels different than the rest of it. If you run your finger along it, it feels like a little bump, like a little harder spot, or it's raised up a bit from the area surrounding it. So, when you go in, you can, just be gentle. And I highly recommend rubber glove, plastic glove, vinyl glove, unless they're allergic to vinyl, then do non-vinyl, but vinyl glove, lots of lube, and just take it easy, and feel around in there and ask your partner, how does that feel? I know it sounds silly, but how many times have people like you take their reaction as some sort of indicator as to what's going on, but it's accurate but not always accurate, and I think that sometimes somebody might be just humoring you. So just ask, talk, if you're gonna go out and do this kind of stuff with somebody, at least have the openness and the honesty about what you're doing and the full consent to just say, hey, how does that feel? Are you digging it? Are you not digging it? I always say they have their safe words, and if they don't want it, if they don't use the safe word, I just keep going. But that's because I'm a dom, and that's what's expected of doms. So if you're not the dom in your situation, you may not gonna find a hooker. Oh, that's funny. Well, I don't know about your state, but in mine that's illegal. So we don't charge anything, for having sex here. That's just not right. Ladies, don't do that. If you want to charge something, charge him to, come into your house, or, charge him to like look at your face. Because let's face it, men should have to pay something every time from any woman. I'm serious. Women out there, do not let them get off scot free. I'm serious. Men need to understand that what you have is a gift from God, and you are a magical being. And if he won't appreciate it if you give it away. And I'm serious. Do not hand it over with both hands to anybody, because then they think you don't value yourself because you were so quick to just give it away. And so I say, never give it away. Expect flowers, dinner, candy, whatever it is that you want in your life. Uh, Money, I'm serious. It's like, and I am high maintenance. Big deal. And I just think that if you don't ask for the things that you want in life, you won't get them. You have to confidently know that you are worth everything that they spend, because you're a wonderful person. And if they want to get your interest, they should act like it and be willing to show their support in any way that is necessary to you. Because let's face it, ladies, it's tough out there. It's really tough out there. And you have to just make ends meet however you can. And if that means that he has to take you out to dinner once or twice a week, so be it. So yeah, just make sure that that they are giving enough that they feel like they are have something of value. You know what I mean? Because if you give somebody something for free, for example, and they will set it down somewhere, they'll lose it, whatever. They'll be like, I got it for free. And that's the attitude they take. And if you just give, here, 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 because you're a lovely person who's a giver and wants to see the people around you happy, but they don't get it. They don't get that. And what they get is, she's trying to push herself on me, and there must be something wrong with her. I'm running, you know? And so just, even if it's making them pay in just coming back to see you again and again without any satisfaction, do it, because you have to make them appreciate what you're giving them when you give it to them, because you're a wonderful person and you don't want to make them think that you're worth less. So there you go. Hopefully that'll find somebody's ears that needed to hear it. Sometimes I need to say it and remind myself that, God, why wouldn't they want to be with me? I'm a great person. I'm fun and I'm spontaneous and I'm kind of goofy, and I can be kind of shitty sometimes, but, I try to, keep that to a minimum. So anyway, back to the matter at hand. I did have a couple of other things to share. These are called prostate stimulators, and you could use these to do the prostate stimulating for you. And it would actually go in like this. So here's one, and it would go in, like this. And so then you do this with it, when it was in there. So, and that would be adequate. They would probably be okay with that one. Here's another. Oops. Tink. It's glass. But yes, this one a little bit different, and it has the stripes on it. But yeah, I would maybe this one wouldn't be my first choice, but yeah, I think it might be a little too straight. I like the curved one better. So anyway, there you go. And oh, yes, so we told you about how to find the prostate. And also, G spots on women are about the same places. So, like when you first go in, just right around the outside of it. There's G spots there. Then you go in just a little farther and there's another set, So then, they're both mostly, let's see, it would be I have to think about this for a moment. Mostly the backside or the dorsal side of the person, the woman in question. So that was another thing. Sparky, my sub Sparky, bought me a set of the things that hold you open. I can't think of what it's called. Oh gosh, it's a can't think of it now. I had pap smears for 30 years or something. Can't think of it. It's right on the tip of my tongue too, darn it. Well, let me have a little bit of my soda and think about it for a minute. Nope. If I think of it, I'll say it. It's it's like a spreader. It spreads it open. Some kinky fellows like to insert it into their anus and open it up. A speculum. That's what it is. It's a speculum. Anyway, they'll put it in they'll put it in their butt. So, but it's kind of, something I'm not, once again, not really super into, but on occasion I have done things for people because they asked me to, and they were, the sort of person in my life that I felt like, okay, they deserve some happiness. So, it was pretty much that's the way it went. And, that's kind of the way it goes all the time. It's like I'm a people pleaser. And even though I'm a dom and I pretty much do things my own way, I do consider whether or not they're happy, because let's face it, some people are very happy when you put their dick in a cage and leave it in there for several days. They like it. And, others are happy, kneeling on the spanking bench while I'm peddling the heck out of them. They like it. I don't know. No accounting for taste, really. But it's always made me very curious as to what is it in their psychological makeup that makes them want that, that gives them satisfaction. Um, I don't know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out a few fetishes that actually, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why would they want that? But then it's like, oh, well, okay. Because a few people have, graciously explained things to me. I don't judge ever, but I do question because I would like to understand. And I think that's what we all should be doing with one another. No judging, no blaming, no, no, you should be more like me. No, it's, wow, that's really interesting. Tell me, what is it you like about that, and, why is there something that you do see, smell that makes you think of that or want to do that, it's just kind of interesting. And I've studied humans for some time now, human beings, and they're really interesting, really, really. I was going to take a few minutes also to share with you guys some um, abbreviations. Is it a acronym? But it doesn't really spell anything. So, but there's CBT, which is cock and ball torture. CBT. And then you have BBC, which is big black cock. And then there's BBWs, which are big, beautiful white, right? Big, beautiful women. That's right. Big, beautiful women. I should know that. And there's BWCs, which are big white cocks. And then there's, what are some of the other ones they have? Oh, there's CFNM, which is clothed female, naked male. And that's something I'm kind of into. I did a calendar of photographs where I'm fully clothed, and the model is not. And so, but you couldn't see their face. And I'm still going to publish that calendar. Probably look for it in 2023. I think that's going to be my year, my year of the calendar, which is great. I needed to get it done because I had said I was going to do it for a really long time. And so, it's kind of late now for 2023, but I'll have one out next year for 2024. So I'm doing it. I'm doing a lot of things. Um, Write your goals down, because if you don't write them down, you won't achieve them. And you sometimes need to write things down just to clarify to yourself, which way am I going? And all of us have more than ample opportunities, in life. And, so you kind of get where, well, I could do this, but then I could do that. And if you don't, you know, really centralize yourself and focus on one thing, then you're going to never get anything done because you got too many things going on. And so you really have to focus on your goals, and by writing them down and, putting your steps in as to what needs to be done, you can get there. You really can. And so that's kind of what I've been working on now, and trying to get my life back on track, things done that need doing. And I really, really have appreciated all the advice and help that some really good friends have, taken the time to give me. And I am taking their advice. So, just thanks to everyone who has been so kind, and just be kind to each other out there. If you're out there and you're struggling, because I know a lot of people are, be kind to each other, even if it's just a kind word. Don't, put your stuff on to other people. And, if you're having a frustrating day, don't be shitty to everyone else around you, because it really doesn't help anything, and it makes the world a little crappier place. It's already crappy, folks. Let's not crappy it up more. So be good to each other, and say a kind word, and just enjoy BDSM. And definitely, try something new. Go out there, find another willing participant, and just, try something new. If you already have a fairly willing participant, ask them if they want to try something new. Hey, you know, I got this piece of rope. So, but have fun, safe, sane, and consensual always. And you guys have been awesome. I appreciate you coming to see me, and especially you, Andrew. I've been thinking about you, and thanks for joining me. And I will see you all again on Friday at 3 p.m. for Magical Mayhem with Nellie Mack. I hope she'll be back. I think she will. She was in better voice. So I think the two of us, probably have one good voice. So I hope to see you then. And in the meantime, go out and play. Good night, everyone. Blessed be.